The grand hall of the kingdom was silent. The once mighty Prince Jabari now knelt before his father, King Adewale, his hands trembling as he held the cursed ring. The golden band, once a symbol of wealth and power, had turned black, its dark aura a reminder of the prince's folly. "Father," Jabari whispered, tears brimming in his eyes, "I see now. Greed does not build a kingdom. It destroys it." The wise old king nodded solemnly. "Tell them, my son. Tell them how you came to learn this truth." Jabari took a deep breath and turned to the gathered nobles and villagers. "It all began on the day I first wore this ring. Prince Jabari was once the pride of the kingdom, brave, intelligent, and ambitious. He was destined to rule after his father. Yet, he was also impatient. He longed for greatness, for wealth beyond measure, and for power that stretched beyond the horizon. One day, an old merchant arrived at the palace gates, bringing with him a collection of rare artifacts. Among them was a dazzling golden ring, glowing with an otherworldly charm. "This ring grants limitless wealth to its wearer," the merchant promised. "But beware, it comes with a price." Jabari scoffed at the warning. "A ruler must have riches to command respect. I will take it." As soon as he slid the ring onto his finger, he felt a surge of power. The vaults of the kingdom overflowed with gold. Villages flourished under his reign, and trade prospered. Yet, the prince was not satisfied. He demanded more, always more. But with his growing greed, the land began to suffer. Crops wilted, rivers dried, and his people whispered of a curse. The more wealth he hoarded, the more misfortune befell the kingdom. His once loyal advisors turned against him, and even his father grew weary. Still, Jabari refused to remove the ring. "We need more wealth to fix these problems," he declared, blind to the true cause of their misfortune. One fateful night, a mysterious figure appeared in Jabari's chamber, cloaked in shadows. The visitor's voice was both ancient and sorrowful. "The ring you wear was forged in greed," the figure warned. "It has brought ruin to many before you. Remove it before it consumes all that you love." Jabari laughed. "You expect me to believe in curses? This ring has made me powerful." The figure sighed and vanished, leaving only a single word echoing in the air. "Watch." And watch he did. The very next day, a terrible storm struck the kingdom. Buildings crumbled, livestock perished, and his father fell ill. No amount of gold could stop the disaster. Jabari's heart pounded with fear, but he still clung to his treasure. Then, the worst blow of all came. His beloved sister, Princess Nia, disappeared. A note was left in her chamber. "To free her, rid yourself of greed." Jabari was finally shaken. He searched the kingdom, but no trace of her could be found. The merchants, the warriors, even the palace sages, none could help him. The only clue he had was the cursed ring on his finger. Desperation overtook him. "I will give up everything. Just bring her back." And then he understood. The lesson had always been before him. The ring did not hold power, his choices did. Jabari rushed to the palace courtyard and, with all his strength, yanked the ring from his finger. The moment it left his hand, the skies cleared, the rivers flowed again, and his father's illness lifted. And there, standing at the gates, was Princess Nia, smiling. "Brother, you have broken the curse," she said. Jabari fell to his knees. "I was blind, Nia. I let greed cloud my heart. A true leader does not seek wealth for himself, but for his people." King Adewale approached, placing a hand on his son's shoulder. A hard lesson, but a necessary one. Wealth is not evil, but the desire for endless riches can consume even the noblest heart. Jabari nodded. From that day forward, he ruled with wisdom, ensuring prosperity not just for himself but for all. The cursed ring was buried deep within the earth, never to be worn again. And so, the kingdom flourished not through gold, but through kindness, wisdom, and generosity. Moral of the story: true wealth is not measured in gold, but in the hearts you uplift and the lives you improve.